Okay. Amendment 40, which is the part section 10 of a municipal corporation. The municipal purpose shall not be created by special laws, by legislatures, by general laws, shall provide incorporation, organization, classification, appropriation to population of cities, towns, which laws may be altered, amended, or repealed. Cities and towns therefore organized and corporate become organized and therefore organized and corporate homes becoming organizing under such general laws whenever the majority of electors voting in general elections. Amendment 46, voter qualification for presidential elections. Consideration of those citizens of the United States being residents of which state during the year presidential election and intention of making. Brings up Bach and Donald Trump, and also Moon and Ganja here at Moses Lake Airport. Photo ID, driver's license, military ID, Class A uniforms, and its processing for such person residing in the state of Washington. Immediately preceding presidential election concerning the legislative established time, manner, and place in such persons, cash, check, visa, credit cards, presidential ballot forms, subject joint House and Resolution number 42820, approved November 8, 1966. United States Constitution, that's the seal of commission, the seal of the state design, and the Secretary of State, Superior Court design, and also the territorial court, county, and municipal officers to be sealed under the state staff, seat of the government, Secretary of State, legislative proceeding, a ballot preceding election, Kim Lamb, Secretary of State, at the George Washington House right across the street, which is upstairs for the courtroom on C Street. The Secretary of State test commissions issued in the state, Bureau of Statistics, and establishing the office, delivery of election and returns of executive officers, duties, election initiative measures, feelings, and the petitions, records, and kept in the seat of government, re-informed petition filled with residents, and maintain the seat of government, salaries, and salary paychecks, seals the state be kept by, submitting measures, people pending, and enactments as specified legislation respecting in an initiative referendums and succession of office of governor in terms of office. That's another 4 years for the seat of Ephrata for Melissa McKnight. Trial development promotion of public funds in district court and Ephrata Courthouse, Benton County, Franklin County, and also Benton County Justice Department, also Tacoma and Seattle. These procedures for the trial development is run by the public funds in districts such as a manner prescribed in legislature and administrative development, trade, promotional, and purpose of hosting, demanding public use of public purposes in the front and top end of the courtroom, outside the courtroom, inside the courtroom, and outside the courtroom. The George Washington House has the appendix of states of the constitutions and considerations from all the way from A to listening to B. Articles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 through 7. Amendments all the way to Amendment 103, Amendment 1, Amendment 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 203. Investment Permanent Common School Fund. Permanent Common School Fund sets invested authorities and laws. Amendment 43, funds and support principles of common schools. Fund is existing in June 65. Remember Memorandum, Gonzaga University was burnt down. The library was burnt down. Congressman and also the George Washington House was burnt down. The White House was burnt down. And this is the Amendment 43. Amendment 42 and Amendment 41 and Amendment 45, 46 that were burnt. Same existing June 30th of 1965. Permanent industrial said shall consist principal amount of their existing June 30th of 1965 in additions that are derived after June 30th of 1965. Many sources and witnesses are named Punkus and individuals of the state of public or common schools, residencies, and business owners. East Treasury State, Donald J. Trump, and also Donald Trump and Miller's plaque that's on the wall on my property, residing property, will never change. This Western Wall Library Network, Chapter 2726, Chapter West State Historic Society, 27.28. Eastern West State Historic is 27.32. State Historic Society is 27.34. State Capital Historic Association 27.36. Chapter 27.40, Thomas Burke Memorial, Washington State Museum, University of Washington, 27.40. And also the condensation of the properties on the grave sites, and that's all the Last Cast Stand, 27.44. All these vocational rehab services, dose of diversion classes also, and these capital punishment agreements and engravings have the 28A.10 vocational and others services for the handicapped persons for dimensions of 3 feet for the doorway and 3-way for the ramp into the doorway. These program extinct events included return and title ship programs for the ship and funds for USS Trump.